Good evening and welcome everybody to another Friday night of high school football here on Nex-Tech Game Time. Our Game Time Tonight pregame show is brought to you by Midwest Energy. And we're coming to you live tonight from Kensington for Game Time Game of the Week featuring the Thunder Ridge Longhorns taking on the Lakeside Knights. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders. And Ivan, our first 8-man game of the season, and there should be plenty of fireworks tonight.
And it's just a great place to come to a game too with Kensington. We've come up here the last couple of years with Osborne playing here, so I'm looking forward to it. And we haven't done a Lakeside game in a long time. So
Thunder Ridge comes in there 3-0 on the year, ranked 4th in 8-man Division II. They sit atop the district rankings at 2-0. Coach Joel Struckoff has really got his Longhorns rolling this year. How far can this team go?
Well, I tell you what, familiar names, Wagon Blast, guys, familiar names, and I'm telling you, their little hiccups every year has been Osborne, and that game's coming up, and we're covering that too, so we'll have to see.
Offensively, the Longhorns, they put up 63 points per game, average 169 yards in the air, 260 yards on the ground. They're led by their junior quarterback, Dylan Bice. He's put up huge numbers, 507 yards and 5 touchdowns in the air, completes passes at 87% completion percentage. He's ran for 336 yards and 9 touchdowns. Their junior running back, Jace Randall, he's ran for 217 yards. He's also has 204 yards receiving. He's got 6 total touchdowns. Offensively, probably not going to be a problem. Tonight, maybe their defense gets tested. They give up 11 points per game. They're led by their senior linebacker, Owen Brown, 30 tackles, 3 for loss. The other linebacker, Dalton Bice, has 21 tackles and 8 tackles for loss. Offensively, probably not as concerning for the Longhorns tonight, but defensively, Lakeside should be a good test.
It should be, but I also think it's a statement game for Kensington tonight. I really do. Talking to Coach Struckoff, they have a 10-year anniversary from when he was a player here. They won state 10 years ago. All that whole team is back in town tonight to celebrate their anniversary. This is a statement game for him, former player, now coach, and doing well. I look for him to come out and put the throttle down.
Well, it's a tall task tonight because Lakeside, they come in 2-1. They lost last week to Osborne 58-8. They're 1-1 in district play. Coach Drew Dusky, he had his Knights ranked in the top 5 in 8-man Division II until last week. And so how does Lakeside put behind that loss and focus in on a really tough Thunder Ridge team tonight?
Yeah, I think for them, really honestly, it's about like baseball. That was yesterday. You got to forget about it, and today's a new day for them. But I also know they're going to have to compete on the other side. I just also believe that Kensington, most likely, from what I can see, is bigger than they are. So they're just going to have to stay close and stay as tight as they can. And
offensively, they can hang with most 8-man teams in the state. They put up 47 points per game. They're pretty balanced offensively, 165 yards in the air, 120 on the ground. They got a dynamic duo. Their quarterback, Cunningham, he's thrown for 485 yards, 7 touchdowns, ran for 121 yards and 5 touchdowns. And his favorite target is a senior wide receiver, Jace Schoen, 18 catches, 447 yards and 7 touchdowns. Defensively, though, they give up 27 points per game. They do create a bunch of turnovers. They got 6 of those on the year. Schoen leads them in tackles defensively with 29. The other linebacker, Tyler Schoen, he's got 22 tackles on the year. But, for Lakeside to be in this game, they're going to need Cunningham and they're going to need Schoen to really have great games offensively.
Well, both those guys were on the pregame magazine, the high school football magazine that rolls out every year and talking about teams. Both those guys, gentlemen, were on that cover. So tonight we'll have to see. Just going to have to see.
And last year it was a shootout, 68-50. Thunder Ridge won. Thunder Ridge has won the last 3 games against Lakeside. Both teams put up a combined over 100 points per game.
Sure.
Do you see this game being more of a shootout type of game, or how do you see this?
I see it as we'll know within the first couple 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes where we're going to be. If Thunder Ridge comes in and just takes off, Lakeside's in trouble. If they can handle that first couple of drives, then we got a game.
it should be a great game and a great atmosphere here for our Game Time Game of the Week. Our Game Time pregame show, that's brought to you by Midwest Energy tonight. Up next will be the Scouting Report with interviews from tonight's coaches, and then we'll be set for kickoff here from Kensington. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Hey, Coach. I know we're about a week early here, but how's your team doing at this point in the season? Having any health issues, any COVID issues, those kinds of things going on?
I think so far, no health issues or COVID issues. So far, we've been, 2 games into the season. We played really well against Logan and Rock Hills. Offense is looking good. And defensively, I think we're more aggressive this year. I don't know if it has to do with weight room or just maturity level of the guys, but so far I think we've looked pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question about your weight room. How did your summer weight room go? And you guys had 2 big wins to start the season. So
everybody was in the weight room for the most part all year. We for the last 3 or 4 years we've been pretty committed to that, and guys are committed to working hard and trying to get stronger over the summer. So I was happy with the outcome of what we had in the weight room this summer. And yeah, like I said earlier, like you mentioned, the 2 big wins against Logan and Rock Hills, I thought offensively we were able to kind of do whatever we wanted, run game, pass game, and I thought defensively we've stepped up this year, so hopefully we can continue that.
All right. I didn't look, and I'm sorry. Were those road games? Did you have a home game?
Home game, we played Logan at home, and then we went to Mankato against Rock Hills.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, looking at the schedule, even last year, and having the same district assignment this year, you look at those games for Osborne and Thunder Ridge, and that those are going to be probably your 2 toughest games. When they come back to back, that you're going to have to be playing your best football, and you get 2 games to prepare for that. So, going into the Osborne game, looking at film, Osborne's quick and fast, and you've really got to be able to move the ball well offensively, and defensively you've got to wrap up and tackle because they got so much speed. And then you go to looking at Thunder Ridge, and they're kind of the same team. They're a little bit bigger than Osborne physically, but they still have speed and quickness. And with that size, it's so hard to match up with what we have. And last year, their good group is kind of a year younger than our good group. So you got juniors with the Bice brothers, and then you got the Wagon Blast kid who are really good football players. And last year, Dylan, he just ran rough shot on us. Running up the middle, and we couldn't tackle him. And when he gets out in open space, he's a big kid, but he's still pretty fast. So, just defensively, making sure we're flowing to the ball. 4 or 5 guys got to be coming up, wrapping up, making tackles, and offensively, we got to do a good job of being undersized guys, maintaining blocks and holding it for just 1 or 2 seconds as much as they can to get our guys out in space.
All right, just you kind of took my last question away from me there, but that's all right. But how did you do against these guys last year, both teams? I couldn't remember right off the top.
We were able to – we won 44-34 against Osborne.
Wow.
And that was the first time we beat Osborne in, I think, 10 years. So that was a big win for us. And then we came back home last year, the next game against Thunder Ridge, and it was fairly even for the first quarter, but they kind of busted it open. And halftime we were down – I can't remember if it was a couple scores, and you come out at halftime, right back in it, but they kept the momentum going, and they kind of buried us. And so we know that those 2 games are going to be tough games, and we just got to step up and try to play to where our ceiling's at and see what happens.
All right, you got to go on the road to go to Thunder Ridge and those kinds of things. Is there anything, being my last question, anything that you do to kind of prepare for your guys to go and play at those places? So,
I don't think there's anything special. Just knowing that with the quality of a program Thunder Ridge has had in the past, it's going to be not a hostile environment, but their crowd's going to be amped up. They're going to be into it. I think they've got aspirations of a state championship this year. That's the quality of the team they have. So you're going into an environment where They are football hungry and they want to win. So we've got to step up our game and be able to match it.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. All right, here we go. All right, hey, Coach, you're 2-0 at this time. You beat Stockton, you beat Pike Valley. Your thoughts on your team? How's things going so far?
This year, we're in a lot better place than last year. Those first 2 games, we took Stockton into double overtime last year, and then Pike Valley was a real close ball game as well. Just feel a lot better this year. I feel like we've minimized our penalties and the things that really hurt us from last year. And as a unit, we're a lot better this year.
Awesome. All right. How many players you have out this year? I know it kind of goes up and down. And have you had any health issues, COVID issues?
Actually, this year we've got 22 kids out, which is actually probably right around where we normally are. Haven't had any COVID issues. Got 1 kid hurt this week, but it's not anything super major. So we're where we want to be right now. All
right. You and I were talking here. We're covering the Lakeside game, which is in a couple of weeks here. The score last time I think you guys played last year was 68-50. We kind of discussed that a little bit. Your thoughts on them, and what do you think of that game?
They're just a team that you've really got to be prepared for because they run a lot of different sets. They like to spread you out and let their athletes play football. I mean, they've got some athletes too. 2 of them were on the Kansas pregame cover. The Cunningham kid's a great quarterback, and the Schoen kid's a great wide receiver. You just really have to be prepared for a little bit of everything: pass, run, just everything. They've got some good athletes.
All right. Last couple questions here. How's your district? How's things kind of shaping up for you? How's that looking?
This year our district's just one of those that anybody can really beat anyone. That's the way I see it. You've got us, Osborne, Pike Valley, Lakeside, and it's just one of those districts where you have to play good every week. I think, reading through certain magazines, it's one of the toughest districts in 8-man 2, and I fully believe that. Teams might not have as good of a record as what you think, and then they'll come in and play you real tough. So you have to be prepared every week in our district.
All right, last one. Keys to Longhorn victory when you play Lakeside here.
Just playing disciplined football and executing on offense. 8 hats to the ball on defense is a real crucial one. The Schoen kid can break tackles. Cunningham kid can break tackles. Just trying to get some pressure on him up front as well, get a good pass rush, and just running hard on offense. I think those are the keys to a Longhorn victory.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Welcome to Nex-Tech Game Time. We're getting ready to set for kickoff here from Kensington Thunder Ridge with the kick and a short kick, Ivan, to one of the upmen for Lakeside. So we're right into action here, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeside won the toss. They elected to receive the opening kickoff. The Lakeside Knights there in the white jersey, gray pants. They're moving right to left on your screen. Thunder Ridge in the gray pants, blue jerseys. They'll be from left to right here this first half.
Yeah, it was one of those kickoffs. You keep low,
Yep.
maybe it bounces off somebody. And
So we are set to our first snap of the game. Twins receivers for Cunningham. He's going to give to the running back, and that is Ian Creason, the sophomore. He got a couple good yards. Good run on first down. You see the Twins receivers to the left side, and they like to throw the ball, but they do have some balance offensively.
yeah, it was a nice tackle out there by Owen Brown there, the outside linebacker, the senior.
So 2nd down and 6 here for Lakeside. Their first possession here this first half. So back to a 2 tight end set I formation. So we kind of seen both polar opposites here to start this game for the Knights. And now give to the fullback, and what a hit there. That Dalton Bice coming up from that was
22, wasn't
22. Who's that?
it? Well, it's not on your sheet.
No.
Joshua Ferguson.
Yeah, the sophomore.
That was one of those quick hitters and then got a quick hitter. So
Ferguson with a hit there. Stop of no gain. So big 3rd down here in this first drive for Lakeside. 2 tight end set for Cunningham under center. So now looking to throw, play action. Cunningham set the throw over the top. He's got his man Schoen open. It's just in and out of his hands. He was there, but
he kind of pulled up a little bit there. I mean, he had beaten 24 deep, and
that was
just kept running.
It was a good throw. Went in and out of the hands of Schoen, and they'll bring up 4th down for the Knights.
Yeah, he kind of ran past 24 Chase Randall there, and he was definitely open.
So punt formation for the Knights. Back to punt will be Peyton Ellis. Averages 32 yards per punt back deep. There is nobody deep. So they're just making sure this is punt. They're not even going to return this ball. Going to bounce at the 15. And
they must have, what do you think, seen something on film?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Keep all the blue shirts in the box.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's something the coach has seen on film and said, nah, it's not worth it. We're going
to
stay
hold
home.
up and we're going to stay home and make sure that he kicks it. So
set to for their first offensive possession of this first half, the Thunder Ridge Longhorns. Under center will be Dylan Bice, actually out of the shotgun. And now a give to the running back, and he's mad. That's Ellis in the backfield. Jace Randall gets dropped for a loss of 2 on first down. Good penetration there from Ellis.
Yeah, he came right through the line there. I don't even think anybody touched him. So
yeah, it looks like they bring up some of their linebackers. They got two down linemen, maybe
3 there.
Maybe 3 here.
Yeah.
So bring the linebackers way up. So maybe a 2-4 with the linebackers there. So second down and 12. This is going to be run by Dylan Bice to the right side. He's got some room and gets up close to the 20, maybe about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot there. He got a couple of yards out of that deal, but
it was a fake to the right, and then they kept running right. So I don't know. I mean, it was a lead blocker he had up there, but there wasn't any misdirection. So third down and 7 for Thunder Ridge. 2 tight ends set, 2 running backs. With Bice now looking for a quarterback drop the middle, and he's going to reach towards the first down, but it looks like he's going to be just a little bit short, Ivan.
About 6 inches, maybe 8 inches at the most.
Jay Schoen with the tackle there for the Knights, and this is a big call, fourth down.
I think he goes for it here, and you might even put him under center.
So 4th and 1, they're going to measure. They're going to measure.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I think you've got the size advantage. You got up front for the Longhorns, Owen Brown, 190-pound senior. You got Owen Rabbie, 200-pound senior. Brian Shaw, 298-pound junior. So
I'd put Bice under center and just tell him that I'm going to follow you.
Yep.
You know, when you go up, you hit on either side, and I'm going to pick a gap. So
4th down and 1, 4th down in inches. Everybody knows they're going to go for this. There's no secret here. So.
And they're not going under center.
The shotgun is Bice. 2 running backs are Dalton Bice and Jace Randall, both of them in the backfield. And this is just a quarterback drop or dive at the middle. He's still on his feet and just taken down there by Cunningham by the ankles, or that's a touchdown-saving tackle.
That's a shoelace tackle there.
So 13 yards on the carry will be a first down for the Longhorns. It was similar to what you're saying. They just did it out of shotgun.
Yeah, they just didn't have a shotgun. And usually, you know, you come up under center and you hit him on either side which way I'm going once you come up and get set. So
now 2 tight ends set for the Longhorns. And this is a give to Randall off the left side, and he's being dropped in the backfield by Cooper Dusky, the junior.
Well, their nose guard, old number 47 there, Eli Hahn, he's playing until after the whistle. He took his guy all the way to the right, as you can see over here. See him? And then the guy gets up and holds his hands up. So
second down and 13. That's both first down runs have netted Thunder Ridge about -5 yards.
Ooh, 2-on-1 out here. 2-on-1.
Nobody is out here. You're right, Ivan. Twins receivers, now they motion him back towards them.
Across.
And there's going to be an option to
Wow,
Bice.
They covered it better than I thought.
Yeah, so Dalton Bice with the carry, but you're right, Ivan.
Struckoff will pick that up pretty quickly here. You're only going to put one guy out here. That's a quick turn and throw and hit your back receiver.
And you got a blocker up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't moving. They just had one man out there on 2 receivers, and still, again, they're going to run it again here.
Again. I would.
So Twins receiver to the right for Bice. Both Bices in the backfield.
Snap throw.
Yep, just like you said. Out there's a Randall, and did he drop it or bobbled it? That's across the middle, though.
Look at that.
Randall went across the field, And he's going to have the first down to about the 30 or the 28-yard line. He ran about 50 yards there.
Complete opposite of what I think he was juggling it. He just couldn't get a hold of it, and so he took off where he thought it was open. So
you're right, though. Struckoff seen that. If he would have went straight up the field, it might have been
touchdown.
Might have been touchdown. So.
But I think he juggled it. But I mean, you can't have one guy out there covering two. No. There's just no way you're going to get away with that all night.
First down and 10. They're going to do it again. Yep. So
you're just not going to. I'd say that's a good 5-yard pickup every time.
Yep. Looking to throw again. Fakes it. Now he's going to have his man across the middle. And, tipped away at the end by Cunningham.
Yeah.
Boy, that was close to being picked off. If he got both hands up there, that would have been picked, Ivan.
But I'm telling you, boy, that is I don't understand he looks here and then he fakes and then goes. So.
But that was it was open again.
Well, it will be all night if they're only going to stick one guy out there.
So second down and 10 for Thunder Ridge. Yeah, I think you hear
everybody's
the coaches
talking about it over here.
So they go back to it. Here's Twins receivers both ways.
That's just something
bias.
you saw in the first play here. There's just
they get just one guy covering both of them now. So
now they kind of separated somebody now. They pushed two out there a little bit.
Or if they're dropping, I'll have to look at it, see if they're dropping anybody in zone maybe.
Well, they moved number 2 Ian Crescent out a little bit further, so to kind of maybe play in the gap area out there.
Yeah. So procedure though, penalty for on Thunder Ridge, and it's going to be second down and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. They've kind of been working in long situations too this drive. Nothing's come easy for the Longhorns now. Receiver to the left. And this is going to be an option play to the right, and Randall's got a couple yards back to about the original last rim, just short, so 29-yard line. Lakeside's played that well, that option.
They did. You know what's different about this year than what's been the last 2 previous years going on here? We're not saying wagon blast every other sentence. He's kind of up on the line right now.
So 3rd and 12 now for Thunder Ridge, and we got an official timeout here for a shoe tie situation. You know, in wrestling, that's how you catch a breather real quick,
Or the puffer.
Yeah.
You know, the puffer. You were a puffer guy, weren't you?
So 3rd down, 12, 2 tight ends set for Bice. Looking to throw.
There's wagon blast. He's looking.
And he's not even running. He's going to be sacked there, and maybe sacked. Maybe get a couple yards. Yeah, it was Peyton Ellis there on the sack. He had him for a loss of yards, but
this is 8-man football. Struckoff's going for it. Maybe just change your cadence. Maybe you can get a free 5.
So it's going to be about 4th and 10 now. 5:45 left here, first quarter. 0-0 our score.
Go on 2.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Try to get free 5 yards.
Don't give up 5 because your own guy forgot what count it's on.
So Twins receivers to the right out here.
They've kind of cheated a little bit now. 15's curled out a little bit more.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he's got his man. Bice connects to number 10. That's Mason Baker to about the 10-yard line, 11-yard line. Good pitch and catch.
Yeah, he found a throwing lane there and just kind of threw a little bit of a dart out there.
Dalton Bice, the running back, nice pickup on the left side. Peyton Ellis was bearing down on the quarterback. He was able to pick up the blitz and give his quarterback some time to throw that ball. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Dalton Bice with the carry. Kind of hurdles a guy.
Short.
Yep. Going to be 2nd down and 5. 2nd down. I guess they still can get a first down, looks like. So 2nd down and 4. So I'm guessing this is going to be Bice all the way here. 2 running backs in the backfield there.
Motion again, maybe. Offsides. Offsides defense.
You stop that?
I would think you'd let that go, but
It's going to be half the distance.
Yeah, so
somebody just lined up in the neutral zone or something.
So we're going to give them 2 more yards here. Be 2nd down and 2 from about the 3-yard line, looks like.
So it's 2nd down, about 2. Remember, they can get a first down.
Dylan Bison, a quarterback, 2 receivers to his side, or 2 running backs to his side. That's Dalton Bison, Jace Randall. And this is going to be a
Gonna
throw.
be a pass.
And he looked for a run. He reaches out, and he's going to be close.
Oh,
he's
they call
in.
it.
Yeah.
I
Jay
thought he-
Schoen out there with the tackle, and Dylan Bice at 6'3", able to reach that ball over. Here's a replay. See what we can see on this replay.
Well, one tries to get lower than the other, and I guess he is in.
Yep. So at the 390-pound junior quarterback able to reach that ball out and get it across the goal line for the score. So Thunder Ridge up 6-0, going for 2. This is going to give to Dalton Bice. Lowers his head and runs over 2 Knight defenders into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Jesus, I thought he was going to go through the fence back there, didn't he?
Holy cow.
Lowered
Good thing there wasn't a train on the track. He'd have ran through that. Holy cow.
Well, he did what you're supposed to do. Stay
Yes.
low, and you're going to have contact going through that A gap there. So good job.
So our score, 4:26 left here, first quarter, 8-0, Thunder Ridge. It wasn't easy, Ivan, but good drive, put a drive together, and
There were some penalties, but I couldn't believe when the first time they came out here, and really for 2 different plays, they only had 1 defender.
yeah. 2 fourth down conversions on that drive.
Yeah,
So
good job on those guys, but this is the thing about 8-man. You don't rarely see punts.
no
You
punts
just,
and point afters.
there you go, and kicks. And
Not a lot of kicking.
no.
Well, Coach Struckoff looked like he was trying to set the tone of this game on that first drive.
Sure.
And went for it a couple times on fourth down, and his team responded with the touchdown run by their quarterback, Dylan Bice. So.
Now, you can correct me if I was wrong. In the last couple of years, didn't we see Wagon Blast in the backfield? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he running? I guess with his size, he's probably up front. But
Yeah, he's at tight end position, it looks like. So, set to kick off will be Dylan Bice. The one thing I was going to say, Thunder Ridge has not punted this year, so
are you surprised? Are you surprised?
24 yards per kickoff for Dylan Bice. Another short kick going to be taken by
Got a Sunday hop there.
Friesen.
Ooh,
And still, see,
got
got
a
a nice
lane.
move
Got
on
a
the left
lane.
side. He's got to outrun a guy and knocked out of bounds.
Ooh, there was a little
At
bit
the
of
35-yard line, yep, still going. Yeah, and looks like he's going to get
Bison,
talking to right here. Yep.
number 7.
Yep, the white hat's going to say, all right, guys, this is enough here. All right, we're
50.
done.
50 for the Knights.
Well, that was a good return, though, by Creason.
Yeah, that was his bias coming up on the end, kind of cleaning up.
So 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Good field position for the Knights at the 35-yard line.
What's a good rule of thumb that you tell guys like that to put their head on a swivel? Because somebody's going to get you.
Now this is a little different formation. Now the shotgun is Cunningham looking to throw back
coming
across
back.
to Schoen. He's got his man and out of bounds. Just a couple yards on the catch, but all but 4 passes that Cunningham's thrown have went to Schoen's way. So
But just back to that kickoff return, you always preach that because somebody's going to clean somebody out, and you hope it's not a penalty.
So 2nd down and 7, get 3 yards on 1st down. Now 2 tight end set I formation for the Knights. And this is going to be a toss to number 3 out there. That's Preston Schweitzer. Going to get 2 yards, it looks like. So 3rd down and 5, maybe 3rd down and 4. Yeah, 3rd down and 5.
Not 5.
Just a simple toss right.
2 yards on that carry.
Good job of penetration out there. That was number 30, Olin Brown, coming from his linebacker position to make that tackle. So 3rd and 5, 30-yard line. Lakeside, their 2nd offensive possession. Now trips receivers to the left.
Wow, you don't see that in 8-man
Nope.
very often. You just don't see that.
Yep, spreading them out. Cunningham in the shotgun.
That's where you just have one
Come
spy.
blitz him. Now he's going to run, take off and run. He's got the 1st down and out of bounds, it looks like, at the 24, 23-yard line. Good block out there by the receiver, Jay Schoen.
He's just quick and knew where he needed to get to get that 1st down. That's when you got to have a spy, and hopefully he doesn't go inside. So
1st and 10 now for Lakeside at the 24-yard line. So they're not in any hurry to get this line of scrimmage, it looks like. Now Twins receivers to the left of Cunningham, Creason in the backfield. And this will give to Creason. He's got some room up in the middle. Big hit there.
Wow.
Yeah, number 22 again for Thunder Ridge. That's Joshua Ferguson. Boy,
He met him in the hole.
Yeah, a couple big hits tonight.
He met him in the hole, and he had to put his helmet back down. You can see he takes a shot right there.
But you see where the offensive line's at, though. They're 5 yards down the field blocking.
Right.
So good movement up front for Lakeside. It is 2nd and 7. Cooper Brown in at the guard. He's a 5'9", 138 pounds. So now the option to Creason. Both men took the quarterback. It looked like Creason was seeking out Ferguson, trying to maybe get some revenge.
Almost. I'm telling you. But the thing about it is, and you'll see it in the replay, the defensive end bit, or the linebacker came in.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
Wagon blast too. Wagon blast.
Boy, he could have cut it outside. He would have still been running, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, both came crashing down on the quarterback. Good decision on that pitch. So 3rd down and short, get maybe a yard here.
Well, I don't think he's seeing this leaving the.
No. So now I got Jay Schoen in at the tight end position. So kind of moving him all around. They're looking to throw. Going to get the
set it up.
Yep, off of kind of a screen, but nice
Great
tackle.
job.
That's Ferguson out here with a nice tackle. Drops him for a loss of 4.
He's taking a few shots here in this first quarter already, and he's getting up slow.
Yeah. Cunningham kind of just threw that over the top, but good read by Ferguson and makes that tackle. It's 4th and 4.
Well, there's been some watching some film, watching him come off the line there for that little dump pass in the flat.
Now Schoen's set up at the left side. They're going to roll to the right, looking to throw. He's got a man. He's got him open there. That's number 10, Tyler Schoen.
Wow.
Good pitch and catch out there.
Nice job.
So 1st and goal now for Lakeside at the 5-yard line. They move their guys around a little bit. Everybody's playing a little different positions. So now 1st and goal from the 5 for the Knights.
Well, it looks like by 7 there. Yeah. He's going to hang on 15, Cunningham.
Yeah, that's a matchup to look for sure. Cunningham out of the
shotgun. I'm sorry. I'm Schoen.
Still on his feet. Got some room to run. And he's in for the score. Well, it took a kind of a windy road in for the end zone, but Kylan Cunningham in for the score.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Lakeside able to respond.
We got a ball game.
Yeah.
We got a ball game.
So here's a pending 2-point conversion. 8-6 our score right now. Both quarterbacks scoring on the ground. So now I formation set, two tights rolling out to the right. Looking to throw. Nice throw. Hit his second man coming across. Boy, a lot of the attention was to Jay Schoen, and he hit Tyler Schoen in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Our score here, 1:03 left in this first quarter. We're all tied up at 8. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. 1:03 left here in this first quarter from Kensington. Both Thunder Ridge and Lakeside knotted up at 8.
What an answer by Lakeside on the scoring drive by Thunder Ridge. What an answer. So
set to kick off for the Knights will be Jay Schoen.
Teeing the ball up for the Knights. Back deep
28 yards per kickoff. Back deep will be Dylan Bice. Pretty dangerous on the year. 57 yards per return. So, yeah, they're not going to kick to it.
Little
short kick, but that was taken by number 3. That's Alex Kishmery.
Will we get a replay here? What was number 7 from Downs? What was, I guess maybe not. He was complaining about something. He took a shot from number 20.
I tell you, the officials may need to throw a flag here. Just
Dalton
to
Bice gave him, rocked his world right there about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's some animosity here, boys.
Yeah. Yep. So 1st and 10 for Thunder Ridge. It's like at the 33-yard line. So now Twins
spread them out too.
Twins receivers both way for Dylan Bice. Now Wagon Blast in motion. Going to go run that way.
Oh,
nice. Good spin move by Bice. He's got some room. Good blocking downfield and gets taken out of bounds at the, looks like the 32, 33-yard line.
Nice block. There was some nice blocking too right here.
Look at that spin move there on Creason. Good job of blocking downfield looks like Jace Randall. So there's a first down pickup for the Longhorns. Yep, Dylan Bice now back under center. 35 seconds left first quarter. Twins receivers both ways for Bice. Now Wagon Blast in motion again, going to make this trips. Looking to throw under pressure. Up across the middle. This might be picked off. Oh, missed it. Both of them missed it.
Right between their hands.
Cooper Brown missed the swat, and Daxon Dunlap missed the catch.
He throws a floater up here.
Took a hit, yeah. But right there, missed it. So we're over 2 on that one.
I'm just still trying to figure out why you left your feet.
Whew. That was kind of a dangerous throw by Bice. 2nd down and 10. Two running backs in the backfield, 2 tights for the Longhorns. And this is Bice going to keep it on the.
Oh, nice cut.
Yep, good cut there by Bice.
Got a little bit of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Down in there by number 18.
Extra long.
I'm not sure.
Held that headlock a little extra long.
I'm not sure
there.
who's instigating it here, though. Because if you look at the end, he kind of holds the arm in there.
Yeah. There's a couple good moves by Bice, but that'll be the end of the first quarter. That'll be by quick. Our score here from Kensington, Thunder Ridge 8, Lakeside 8. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We start this second quarter all tied up at 8. And what were your thoughts there on that first quarter, Ivan?
Well, I tell you, it was a great answer by Lakeside, with Thunder Ridge going down the field and scoring right away. So we got a ball game here.
So 3rd down and 5 at the 28-yard line. This is two down territory for sure for Thunder Ridge. Going to give to Randall off the left side. Lowers his head, still on his feet, down to the 15 and knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Good tough run there by Randall.
Yeah, 14 Cunningham. He took a shot, and
that's the quarterback too. Yeah,
and missed it.
Good job of staying on his feet there by Randall. So 1st and 10 for Thunder Ridge now at the 10-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Bice, 2 tight end set. Dylan Bice looking to run just on a quarterback sweep. He's got a couple blockers in front of him, and he's in for the score. Wow, he had a...
That not a lot of people were moving on that. The 2 Bice brothers were leading the way here.
Yeah, they had an entourage there going in.
Nice cut block on there.
That was Daxon Dunlap.
Nice cut block.
So second touchdown of the night for Dylan Bice, and 2-point conversion here attempt on its way. This is going to give to Dalton Bice up the middle. Yeah, I'd give him the ball. Boy, he just lowers his head.
Man, he just lowers it and goes to town. So
it's his second 2-point conversion on the night. So Thunder Ridge able to answer back now, 16-8 our score. And this is kind of starting to look like the offensive game that we thought it could be.
And this is the thing. We'll see what Lakeside does now. You know, seeing Thunder Ridge took it right down. Here's the thing about these short kickoffs makes it short fields.
Yeah.
So,
well, both, you know, they've got some playmakers on both sides that they don't want.
Well, I
to
understand
touch the ball on the
I
kickoff.
understand all that. The deep kick, those kind. I understand the squib.
Yeah.
The squib just hasn't done that funny hop yet. So bounced off somebody.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long Lakeside can keep up. I think, you know, Thunder Ridge averages over 60 points per game, and they just look like maybe they wear you out.
Yep.
And Lakeside, surely, they're at a disadvantage up front, size-wise. So
There's some hitting going on.
There
I can
is
tell you
some
that. And some extracurricular hitting going on.
Well, if you didn't get enough in before the whistle, you got to get it in after the whistle.
You know, if your guy's over there taking a drink, go ahead and hit him as well. So,
So set to kick this off is Dylan Bice, and back deep is both Jay Schoen and Ian Creason.
what was that?
I don't know.
That's fantastic, Curtis.
Yep, and there's a
Squib.
short kick.
Oh, nice catch.
Grab there by one of the up man, number 3 for Lakeside.
And Wagon Blast is in there trying to rip it out.
Yep. That was Preston Schweitzer for Lakeside, but yeah, if he doesn't get up and grab that, that's probably going to be.
It might have went out of bounds, but it's one of those things. Short field shortens it up.
Yep. So 31-yard line, 32-yard line for Lakeside. Cunningham, now Dusky and Creason in the backfield.
Oh, you almost got caught with an extra man out there and going to grab the tee.
Now Cunningham has a shotgun. Looking to throw a
Quick
quick pass
pass
over there by Schoen. He's got some room, and he's got 6-7 yards.
Yeah.
Boy, they're playing off of him over there.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys you're going to have to hit him on the line.
Yeah.
Slow him up. He's long and tall.
So 2nd and 3. Yeah, Jay Schoen listed at 6'3", 165-pound senior. So, and it looks like they're lining Bice up with him man on man.
Yeah, he might have to get a little tighter.
So now 2 tight ends set I formation. There's Cooper Brown looking to run. He moved up from his line position.
He almost had it out.
Good pursuit there by Wagon Blast. Also Dalton Bice as well. Yeah, boy, they got these Knights are playing every which way. He was Cooper Brown was on the line. Now he's taking the pitch. So
Got to stand him up and try to rip it.
good pursuit by the Longhorns, though. 3rd down and 6.
There's some hitting going on.
Yeah. Yep. So now Twins receivers each way for Lakeside. Cunningham in the shotgun. Let's see who it looks like. Got some. Going to throw up to.
He got him. Oh,
Great
what a
pass.
pass.
Nice pass and catch out there.
Wow.
Boy, he did. He threw it before Schoen was even out of his break, and it just came right down into his hands. Just
Right? I mean, like a loaf of bread.
What a throw. Yep, so 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Boy, that was just perfect.
And the coverage was there as well.
Absolutely. So
And where else can you be on football on Friday night and see a
there's
train,
a train
in the
rolling
background?
through here. You can see it in the back
Folks,
of the
on
screen.
the screen, underneath the score, there's a train going through, and he's even slowed down.
Yep.
Now, Lakeside might get a snap with a whistle here. Or
Right,
something, you know.
right. There
A horn.
could be a lot of whistles out here.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Trying to get somebody offsides. They throw the flag because it delay a game. But, yeah, they're waiting for the train to stop blowing the whistle so they can snap
Well,
it.
he's got to blow it because of the street out here.
Yeah.
Can you tell me another place where you see that?
No.
Can you tell me? I knew he was going to blow that horn.
Yeah, so here they come. They're going to discuss this.
Is that in the rule book somewhere? You know,
Right.
you got a train passing with the horn
Train
going off.
That's a delay of game. I think he's waiting for the
I
train to
think
blow the whistle.
You got to give him another shot at it here. Really, honestly, that horn rattles the ground.
Oh no, the delay of game.
Wow.
5-yard penalty.
You got to get the snap off, I guess. So
Yeah, but I don't know how you can. He may have been called for it. You just couldn't hear it over
Yeah.
this train whistle.
you knew it was coming.
Yeah. No.
There you go, folks.
First and 15 now.
That's a first for me.
Yeah, I know. First and 15 at the 21-yard line.
In the background, you get a train going through the
Looking
football
to throw.
game.
They've got shown listed.
Oh, sacked.
Well, the ball's down. Ball down. It looks like Thunder Ridge may have this. Boy, Alden Brown came in, and yeah, there's a turnover.
They're coming in to strip
Yep.
as well.
Wagon blast with the fumble recovery. Watch this on replay here.
He wasn't the only one on the quarterback. He had some help.
Yep.
So the
Wow,
I think
Dalton
Wagon Blast
Bice.
is going to rip his head off there.
I didn't see where he lost the ball. Did somebody come and swipe
I didn't.
that?
I think Olin actually came in and punched it out.
Big play
But
there for Thunder Ridge.
That all sequence, you could tie that back to that dumb horn on that
I
train.
know. So now Thunder Ridge takes over. First and 10 at their 29-yard line. Two tight ends, one receiver split left. This is going to be a give to Randall. And good tackle. Ball's on the ground. Lakeside's got it. And Cooper Brown gets this ball taken down to the 22-yard line.
You know, my phone went off here. A couple guys here talking about the train.
Yeah.
One says Jerry Voorhees, the old former coach, must be on the conductor on the train.
Boy, trading fumbles
Wow.
there. Peyton Ellis there on the tackle, and Cooper Brown with the scoop.
What a turn of events, though.
So 2 turnovers back to back, and boy, Lakeside's back in this. So first and 10 at the 23-yard line here for Lakeside. Cunningham now back out of the shotgun. Twins receivers both ways for the Knights. Ooh, low snap. Cunningham looking to throw across the middle and almost tipped off. Good play there by Dylan Bice. Cut that. Oh, we got some fighting going on here now, and we got a flag down. Ooh.
Wow. I don't know if we did
I just seen the end of it there.
Was it actual swinging? There's a post right here. Look at this. You can see it in the background.
And so I don't know what happened after that. Good play there by Dylan Bice.
Looked like there was some extra pancaking going on there.
So let's see what the call is. This is going to be an unsportsmanlike. I don't know which way it's going to go.
Well, Eli Hahn was on top of somebody. And
personal
wasn't
foul,
moving.
and it's going to be against Thunder Ridge.
Personal
So
foul against the Longhorns.
this will be a first down for Lakeside. So
Well, the only thing that we saw on the end of our replay
there must have been a reaction then after that.
And that's the second guy who always gets caught. So
first and and 2. Looks
Still
like
first down because of the penalty, but
first down and 8.
First down and 1.
First down and a long one right now.
Really?
So Lakeside's going to take a timeout. I think they want to get this train through here, Ivan. They don't want to.
Well, that train is moving awfully slow.
Yeah.
And I agree, Voorhees must be maybe on that train.
That train. Boy, it really messed them up last time.
The whole thing is thrown off the sequence of the game here.
Yeah, the whole game's kind of went to,
But I got to be honest. As old, what am I, 58 now? I have never been at a game where a train goes through a football game and then blow the horn right before the snap.
I know.
And then you knew it was coming because there's a road right out
They
here.
have to. Yeah, they have to. So 9:43 left, second quarter, 16-8 our score. Thunder Ridge with the lead. Lakeside, though, with the ball. And this will be a first and 10. It looks like at the 12-yard line. So they still could. They could get a first down. So
That give them a first down. I think it's an automatic first down on a personal foul.
So now Coach Struckoff getting an explanation, it looks like, from the white hat. So, and the shotgun is Cunningham. 2 receivers split each way. 2 running backs in the backfield. Looking to throw.
Oh, he's only got one guy back in the corner. There he is.
What a
Wow.
throw.
He dropped it.
What a throw there by Cunningham, though. Put that right where his guy's the only guy to get that.
Right at the pylon, too. Right at the pylon.
Schoen just couldn't hang on to it. Man, that was a
Beautiful pass.
Great pass. So Schoen unable to hang on to that. So 2nd down and 10.
And I got to just pass Greg Roth is the one that's texting me about the Jerry Voorhees thing, and so it's good to see Greg watching the game tonight. So in Victoria.
So 2nd down and 10. Twins receivers to the left for Cunningham out of the shotgun, creasing the lone setback. And now going to option off the creasing off the left side. And that is Dalton Bice coming up with a big stick.
Just as I thought he made the corner.
Yeah. Boy, there's some hitting going on for sure. That may be a yard gain, but Dalton Bice.
Going to be a 3rd down call.
I tell Draxton Dunlap almost played both guys on that.
Holy shit.
On that option. So 3rd down and 10, 3rd down and 9.
Look at that train.
It's still going. I think it's still. So now trips receivers to the right. They're in tight, though. For Cunningham, looking to throw, rolling off.
He's got
Nope. Throws across the middle, and nobody there. And it'll bring up 4th down.
Would come back for it, and he didn't.
Yeah, it looks like he was looking for Jay Schoen to cut that right, but did not find a receiver. So 4th and 10 for Lakeside. And this is a big play in this ball game, Ivan. 8:47 left this first half, 16-8 the score. Lakeside trying to keep pace.
Well, I look for a hookup here between Cunningham and Schoen here. You know, I really do.
Yeah, so Twins receivers both ways. Schoen split left. Looking to throw under pressure. Going to throw across the middle. He's got Schoen. It's just boy, he put it up there for him. Just
a bit high.
Yep, a little too high.
Just a touch high. I'm trying to look around the post and our camera person out here to see it.
Yeah, it was a good throw. Just a little high.
Right between his hands.